Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Lone Crown Show, and with a guest. So, it's getting confusing to say a new name because it's a new name. So, today I have Bushi with me who wanted to come on, and I didn't have anything better to do with this podcast, to be honest. So,
The Lone Crown Show.
Yeah. I tried to come up with something new. I mean, I'm not the best at coming up with names, so I was like, I'm trying to come up with something and have it be that. So
Is it gonna keep changing like every month?
nah, it's not because I have to change every single episode. You know how long that took me? There's 65 episodes. And
you have to go back in the playlist and change it to the Lone Crown Show.
Well, YouTube. I mean, but you have to do every single episode. You can't have when you have future episodes. You can have pre-settings to have like in the headlines and stuff or the title. I mean, so you can have that, but you can't just change every single.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm glad to be back to the Lone Crown Show.
Yes, and also we had a missing one. I remember it was episode 49 we did, and that time
Someone happened there. I don't know now.
Yeah, I know what happened. I forgot to enable my microphone, so we only heard your voice. So
that's alright. So half an hour of just me talking.
Yes.
No con.
You answering what I said as well, so that's why
that would be confusing.
Yeah, I had the same problem sometimes because sometimes I want to record something without my vocals on it, so you just want to record gameplay, but then you have to remember when you're then going to record again to enable. So yeah. It have happened sometimes that I've forgotten to enable.
So how's everything going in Sweden? You getting snow?
We haven't had snow for a while now. At least where I am, I'm at the most southern part of Sweden, so kind of like where Denmark is, just opposite Denmark. So we are in this. So we don't really have that much snow here.
We have had no snow. It's just been like rain, wind, fences and trees knocked over.
We had snow in January, end of January. We had a couple of snowstorms. Apart from that, we barely had any snow.
Yeah, last year we had snow in April.
Yeah.
It's April. That's like the middle of spring.
Yeah, last year we had quite solid when it comes to snow. We had December and January. It was kind of like how it should be. The winter month had snow, and the year before that we had that was the worst one of all. We had snow from like I don't know, November to like April.
Well,
worked out well for.
So, unfortunately, for the Ramboja, there's no show this week.
Yes.
There's no show.
Yeah.
So you'll just have to watch this on repeat Wednesday nights.
Yeah. Just gonna record a replacement show now.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try that again.
Yeah. It was weird. Actually, I had a dream that they're talking on the show how they were only gonna have an episode of the show every month. It's not gonna be every week. It's gonna be every month. I hope that dream doesn't come true.
Yeah, that would suck. But I quite like it having a hiatus from time to time. But I mean, the only thing that I think some people are a little bit sad about is that they haven't been able to do calls that much anymore. I'm hoping. I was going to suggest to John whenever he's done with Schnorsman Hole Punch to if we could do a caller show. Just have maybe every other week. Have a show where we just have callers instead, and then the show can remain what it is, and sometimes have callers if it likes, if it doesn't have anything special that episode or something like that, because I feel like there's a lot of people that wants to come on a show like that. And
of course, every episode has to have the elephant facts. It's every episode.
Yeah, the normal the show type thing.
It's so weird because in my group of friends, like at school, I just keep getting this elephant stuff just randomly because usually I watch the show like Thursday morning for me.
Yeah.
So Thursday when I go to school, I talk to my friends about the elephant facts that I've just received. So, so some of them are disgusted, some of them are funny, but most of them are disgusted.
Yeah, they're.
Especially the six.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I know an elephant fact that they haven't brought up yet, so I could, if I were to do stand in this Wednesday, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I.
Yeah, and it's weird because just random people from my school just come up to me and give me just like pictures of elephants that they found. It's so weird because one of my friends, he got a textbook, like a school textbook, and I had a picture of an elephant in it. Yeah. So he cut out the picture of an elephant from the textbook and gave it to me.
What?
Yeah. It was like, it reminded me of you.
You weren't allowed to destroy the books, are you?
No. Yeah. You can do it anyway.
Yeah, I think I still have. You had to like give back some books when you are in like when I went to like 7th, 8th, all those up to 9th grade. You have to always give back the books, or even in like our high school years. It's also that I still have my biology book, I think, and also some of the other books that I never gave back to the school.
I want to ask a question. Do you remember, like, from a couple shows ago, I made an art about the zoo barge, and it had that logo, look at the elephant. I don't remember. Yeah. I forgot what I tapped in to get that logo, because John wanted it. So I tapped in cross-species logo, and it came up with like pictures of elephant porn. I don't know how. You can type this in right now. I'm Google Images.
Yeah,
I'm not. Cross-species logo.
I'm gonna
come up with an
believe
elephant
you.
and a rhino.
I will say that the audience should do that. They should go in and do.
I don't know how. I wasn't even relating to elephants. I just tapped in cross species. It's just chaos.
It's fate. It's fate.
Disgusting fate. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, yeah. I went to we have the small sci-fi convention here this weekend. So I went to that yesterday, and that was one of the reasons why I was so tired. So we didn't record.
Oh, okay. How was it?
Yeah, it was quite good. They had Carl Weathers, who played Apollo Creed in the Rocky series, and they had Sylvester McCoy, who played Radagast Brown in The Hobbit, and and then they had Michael Madsen, who have played in Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill, the Quentin Tarantino movies. So. I didn't
seen the Hobbit movies, right?
First
one and second one.
Yeah, I didn't talk to them, but I mean, it's cool that they. I mean, I kind of feel like they should have maybe just need a name so that they can bring in people. But I mean, the convention itself was a little bit too small, because you. After 2 hours, you have seen everything.
Yeah.
And then
We
you
didn't
have
have much. We didn't have much conventions here. It's just like Eurogamer, and then there is a Comic Con here called like London and Film Comic Con,
Hmm.
but it's not usually that big. It might be big this year because Stan Lee is here,
Yeah, okay.
and this might be
I
like the
mean,
only time he comes to England.
yeah, I mean it's. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been thinking of going to Gamescom in
Hmm.
Cologne, Germany, because looks like it's probably the biggest convention in the world. It has bigger. It's like in aircraft hangars, that big it is. So, I mean, I would want to go and visit it at least once. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year, but one year I want to go there, and I also want at some point to go to PAX in America. I
Yeah.
could go to Australia's PAX as well, but I mean, it's if I wanted to go.
Australia is a little bit far from Sweden.
Yeah, but I've been thinking of going to, like having 6 months in Australia, work holiday, sort of meshed together. Thought of doing something like that. So
Oh, that'd be good.
yeah, it's because
What's happening with games this week, man?
Hmm.
Because it was just like the whole month of March and February was just completely dead, unless you count like the re-releases of stuff.
yeah.
This
And,
week we had just like Thief,
I would say
Donkey Dong, what?
yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, for PC, that's what one thing I like about PC. They always have releases almost all the time, even if it's not mainstream
Yeah.
retail release. But I mean, they have always something interesting coming out.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
even
what
if they don't have a release, they just have like a whole load of Steam sales all the time.
Yeah. So that's why I really like PC, because I mean console. I got my PS4 early on February. I don't know. At least I got my.
Are you gonna be
PS4.
streaming the PS4 Playroom on?
No, you're not allowed to do that.
I don't know what happened with that.
People abused it, and people did weird things.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
You done that.
Yeah, I think there's someone who had sex on one of the streams, and some just abused a dog on it. One and
They abuse that robot.
yeah, and people didn't play the game. They just sat there with it on, and just. So yeah, I'm getting the new what's.
Thief?
No, South Park game. It's coming.
Oh, South Park.
So because I've heard it's good, and I like South Park. I used to watch it sometimes.
Yeah. Did you hear what was happening with that, with the censoring?
I think it
Yeah.
was only for PC
Mm.
because it was easier that way, because countries like Germany and there was another country wanted to be censored. It's so weird. Some countries, I mean, Germany has so much sex shops and that sort of weird stuff in that country. Yet censoring video games is something you normally do. That country doesn't. For the love of God, I want to. When I was in Austria last year, I was in the mall, and they had the sex shop in the mall.
Was it in the general mall?
Yes.
Wait, Subway, McDonald's, then you just go to
Yeah,
shop.
it was opposite the cafe.
Oh, so it was a cafe.
Yeah, so you could sit in that cafe next and watch, just look at the sex shop.
Wait, so you can sit in the cafe and just have a direct view. Oh,
Yes.
what the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happened to me. Ever since I started watching the show more and more, I've been saying Zik just like all the time.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it's just saying Zik, Joel. In the middle of sleeping, I just say it. I don't know. I think my friends notice it as well. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? These random words. I think I'm crazy.
And you say what the frill.
Yes, I do.
That was first thing I noticed that as well. So
the only one that I don't say, just I don't see a lot of snarf and flurge.
no,
really loudly.
I don't think OJ says that as well. I mean,
I think everyone else has said snarf and flurge more than OJ has.
yeah.
He said it about like twice.
Yeah, exactly.
You should make him say it. It's by far the best word.
Yeah.
So, what games are you waiting for the PS4? Because I know there are some pretty good games coming out this quarter.
Infamous is coming out this month, and also Watch Dogs coming out this month. I think both of them. So I'm up in the air about Watch Dogs actually, if I should get it directly, because I don't know if I'm in the mood for that type of game, and I kind of like to see more from the game before I play it actually.
It looks pretty cool, like the hacking and everything. It's really
Yeah,
good.
it looks really, it looks cool, everything we have seen. But I just want I'm probably just gonna wait until, hopefully they would come out with like videos like a week earlier, and so I know if it's, so I just can see how the feel of the game is, because that's the most important for me. Infamous Second Son, I'm going to buy that. I'm just delaying it and buying it just because until a couple of days before you can get it, because I don't want to spend money directly. I usually buy stuff online and they take your money directly, so so that's why I'm because for instance when I bought my PS4, I bought it online. And when you do online, you pay the whole sum of money directly. So, but you can get back the money if you cancel the order. But so I bought my PS4 I think in November when it came out, but I knew I wouldn't get it until January, February. So I don't. So
yeah, like right now you can't even buy a PS4 till like March, and that's online.
I don't think it's I think it's easier if you go to stores. Online is a bit hard, I think, to do. But yeah, I Infamous I'm gonna get directly because it's the PS4
the exclusive
launch game for them. Like Dead Rising was for Xbox One. Unfortunately, they didn't have it out earlier. But I mean, I that's why it looks fun, and it looks like a game I would enjoy. I actually bought. I didn't play Tomb Raider last year, so I bought the definitive edition. So I still haven't.
Is Tomb Raider any good? I didn't play the new one.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to play it. I don't know why. I just. I would come to play it eventually when maybe.
What's been happening with Elder Scrolls Online?
Yeah,
because it was like really quiet for like the early months of 2014, and then it just like exploded. I don't know what happened.
No, I mean it's been gradually building up, and now they have allowed people to do videos, and of course that's going to blow it up and stuff. I would like to play the game, but it's not worth paying the retail amount and then also pay $15 a month and stuff.
I think that's what I don't get. Do you know what I thought it was? I thought it was you pay the retail price for the game, and then it's like 4 months or something free, however much the game is for that many months, and then after that amount of months, then you start paying.
Yeah, you get only the first month. You get for free, and then after that you have to pay a subscription for it. So the first 31 days, I don't know exactly how many days it is, but you get that for free, and then you.
Yeah, me and my friends are discussing it. How for Xbox One, you have to pay for the game itself, the subscription for it, and then the subscription for Xbox Live Gold.
Yeah.
But for PC and PS4, you just have to pay for the game itself and the subscription.
Yeah.
Which in itself is actually quite bad as well.
Yeah.
But do you know what's weird? The whole point of the game is like to customize your character and become like Imperials and stuff. But if you pre-order the game, you already get an Imperial outfit and customization. So basically destroys like the first quarter of the game.
Well, anyone can customize your character. I mean,
like extra stuff.
I mean, it's not that's the biggest. You can play if you get the collector's edition. You can play as any alliance with any race.
Yeah.
That's how at least how it looks like. So that is something that's really problematic because right now the best alliance is Aldemary Dominion because it has the best quest without a doubt. It's so much better than Ebonheart, for instance. A lot of people want to play Ebonheart because Argonians are quite popular, Nords are popular, Dark Elves are popular, so the Ebonheart is one that people want to play. But some people may want to play in another alliance because of that, and so it forces people to. I've been playing it a lot with Nate and Anthony and Vida. We all been playing it, and we kind of agree that we're probably gonna wait until it's a little bit cheaper. I understand paying money for the game and having subscription, but microtransaction also in that game, it shouldn't be allowed. I agreed with people. If you have a subscription, everything should be available to all of the people. Because I mean, why the hell are you then paying subscription if you're not allowed to have everything? So that's one bullshit way, and I don't think it should be full retail if you have subscription. So I mean, what would it be? I would think it could have been just $30 or something like that. If that were the case, I probably would buy it because. And also from what Nate said, he'd been hearing that the developer, one of them, had said that the game will only you can beat the whole storyline, the main storyline, within a month. So you can basically beat the whole game within a month. So I don't know. I think many people can be a little bit skeptic then about the game because then they must have made a lot of end game and worked a lot on PvP because I don't see how else that they could make this game work. But yeah.
It's so weird because speaking of MMOs, I still, like to this day, get emails from Marvel Heroes. I just got one like on Friday about the added new character, Moon Knight. I have no idea who that is.
I'm not a comic book guy, so I don't know either. But I haven't played. They added an extra area when after 4 movie. So they added.
I can't remember the last time I booted up Marvel Heroes. It was even last year sometime.
Yeah, I played some with Smart Guy last year. I got a Loki because I wanted, and Loki is pretty fun, I think, but the problem is that character you can't play by yourself because it doesn't do that much damage. And compare that to, I mean, 4 is one of the best, most fun character you can play in that game because you can. It's so fun. You just destroy everything. You just have thunder everywhere, and it's pretty fun playing 4. So, but I want to play some more here. I hope they maybe get back to it again when Rambo is done with Snotman Hole Punch, so that when he has more free time to like give it another go again, because I would want to play it again. I invested some money in when I bought it, so yeah, I hope they will add a new area with the Captain America movie coming out soon.
Yeah.
They seem to want to have like new areas appear when movies, and also Guardian of the Galaxies comes out this summer, so hope we'll gain more areas, and that would give me more interest in going back to it.
Speaking of that, there are a lot of good movies coming out this year, like this first quarter.
Yeah, I will say a couple of movies. I mean, it's not so far. It doesn't seem like I thought there were a lot of movies I wanted to see last year. So
Have you seen the Godzilla trailer?
yeah, Godzilla is something I want to really watch. So that's one of the movies I want to watch. Guardian of the Galaxies looks really interesting. I'd maybe go and see Captain America because it looks more interesting than the first Captain America movie. So that one looks interesting. So apart from the comic book movies, I don't know, and the Godzilla movie, there's haven't been that much movies.
I don't know about the new Captain America movie because it's called Winter Soldier. When they first announced it, I thought it was going to be released like Christmas time last year because it was winter. But they released it in like spring.
Yeah, I mean, from the trailer, it doesn't look like it has something to do with that. That it's like it doesn't look winter at all in the trailer. So I don't think.
It's just like summer. It's on the beach.
Yeah, I
Let's do
mean,
that.
yeah, it looks more like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else as well. I forgot where. Oh yeah, have you seen the new Thor movie, The Dark World? I have not seen that one.
I watched it. I don't know.
Is it good? Because I didn't like the first Thor. It was weird.
I think it's okay. I don't know. I think people really liked the new Thor movie. At least because it's more a love story, the first Thor movie, than anything else. I mean, it's not that much about the story, so I think it appealed to the female audience as well in the first Thor movie. That's why it got more popular than other heroes, more because of how they made a movie. That's all about it, all how you made a movie. So I would say I liked the second one better than the first one, but I know I just I didn't like it that much.
It seems that just like this year is gonna be a pretty good year for Marvel, but not a good year for DC, because the only movie I've heard from DC is Batman vs Superman, and I don't even think that's this year. I think that's next year.
2015. Most of the big movies are coming out 2015, and then I know they're having a Flash movie 2016, and another one 2017. I don't know. I mean,
I think DC lost in the movie universe.
Yeah, I don't see, but I don't see it. I don't want to see it as a competition. I just want good movies. That's the only thing I care about, and I mean, they have made some weird mistakes. I mean, like
Like Batman and Robin.
Green Lantern, for
Oh, yeah,
instance.
Green Lantern.
I mean, I'm talking about what they've been doing now when
Oh.
Marvel has been. Green Lantern was, I mean, it's just a movie without action in a comic book movie. You can't have that. It's I was like, when I watched it, I watched the trailer, and I was like, yeah, it seems pretty good. It could be a solid movie. And I went to see it, and I mean, everything that happens in the movie, you can just watch the trailer. You don't even have to watch the movie, because I mean, it's not worth sitting through the whole thing. Just watch the trailer. It has everything in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought about Man of Steel as well. That was not a good movie.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a weird movie.
yeah, I mean, there's some decisions in it that I just feel so like having what the hell is Clark Kent's dad's name?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Fuck. I always forget his name. Yeah, but his human dad.
Yeah.
In that movie, who played by Michael Keaton, I think.
Jor-El.
No, that's his. Not I mean his. That's his human father I'm talking about.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, people will correct me in description probably. Yeah, anyway, he's just like Uncle Ben in Spider-Man in that one. I was like, that was the weirdest thing ever, because it just felt so weird. I mean, he's not that in, like, from what I can tell in other stuff. He hasn't been acted like that and being like, no, you shouldn't. Your secret is you have to keep your secret. I was like, what the fuck is? Since when was he about that?
I don't know.
Yes.
Apparently Superman has a secret identity now.
Yeah.
He's making up stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and all the destruction in that movie, people were put off about that. Superman didn't care at all.
Yeah, Superman just killed like 15 people in that movie. He just didn't care about it.
Well, I would say that they. I think they could. That's where you need a scene that have him acknowledge the fact that he unfortunately have to like that all the destruction will kill people, but he has no choice. I would be okay with it if he like at least acknowledge it. He's just don't care at all, it seems, in that movie. And I don't know, it didn't feel like a Superman movie. And also I mean when the part where they enter the spaceship and for some reason they bring her along, I just
I don't know
that they actually just I don't know, she's a reporter. I don't know how they could possibly think exactly that she would have anything to do with
that reminds me.
Clark Kent.
Have you played Superman Returns, the game?
I tried playing it, but
it's like the best game ever. It's like GTA, but you can just like freeze people randomly and burn people. I think I spent like 2 hours just like messing around in that game. It's fun.
I think I just tried it out and it was like meteor shower.
It's a weird game. Yeah, I think a good movie. I really want to finish watching the Hobbit this year, because I watched the first 2 movies and they were pretty good.
The last part is coming in December, I think.
Yeah, December.
Yeah,
But
I think they could have just had 2 movies, to be honest.
hmm,
I
to make
think
it
that,
3.
that they would have been, people would have seen them as even better movies. I think that people would have liked even more. I'm not saying it's bad. I just think it's a little bit too much unnecessary things, but
Yeah.
I like it anyway.
Hmm. It was weird because the first movie I watched by myself
Mm,
like 2 years ago, and then the second movie I watched with my friends.
yeah.
And my friends all like Skyrim, so they were just yelling out "Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin" while the
What?
movie was playing, yelling out
Why?
Skyrim references. And there is actually a Skyrim reference because, well, sorry for anyone who hasn't watched the movie. It's
Mhm.
gonna spoiler alert, but the guy that gets hit with the arrow, he gets hit with the arrow in the knee. As
Mm.
so you're just going crazy. It's like, you got an arrow in the knee. He used to be a dwarf, but now he's got an arrow in the knee. And he sat there for the rest of the movie as well. He just didn't do anything. That was a weird movie, but it was good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it was a poisoned arrow, so.
Hmm.
Yeah, I quite. I really liked both of them so far. I think the
Hmm.
second one.
I was gonna
Spe-
talk about Fairy Tale anime with Doug. Doug's not here, so I'll talk about it
Yeah,
with you. Did you
yeah.
watch it?
I watched. I don't know many episodes I watched. I think I watched the
Oh,
2 first season.
that was the question I was gonna ask you. If you were in like an anime or just any universe, what would your magic type be? Like fire, ice? What would it be?
Oof.
Like elemental?
Yeah, what the fuck would I kind of. If I just had to choose an element, I mean, to be honest, fire is probably the best way to go. I mean,
Hmm.
because water, or I would say earth, is probably one of the best ones. Because water is mostly useful if you're close to the, or in the water, really, to be
Yeah.
honest. Logically wise, it should be that way. I mean, attacking with ice is pretty nice, but earth uh, or fire, and I probably would say maybe I would probably go earth. I'm just
Hmm.
I would, if there was a dark element, I would probably choose that over anything else. But
Well, there is a dark element, or what's that new element in Pokemon? Pokemon Y or X. They have like a new Pokemon type. There's like
there is a fairy type that they've added, and there's
yes,
also dark types you can
yeah,
have.
dark. Hmm. I haven't played the new Pokemon games. I stopped playing them. I think I stopped at Pokemon Black, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, I didn't have a DS or 3DS
Mm.
until recently, so I didn't get uh, platinum and also black and white. And
Yeah.
I also, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like the Pokemons that much in black and white. I'm
Yeah.
now doing a Pokemon playthrough of Pokemon White, but I have randomize because I can't only I don't really care for that much the new Pokemons
Mm. Oh well,
in the black and white.
I think I should just like end the series soon because it's
No,
been going on for like 20 years.
no, they won't do that. I just feel like it need to change up
Mm.
in some way, or at least they need a Pokemon game that's different. They have done that before, and we could use another console Pokemon game. I feel
Like
like that
Pokemon.
would be a good one. And also, I have firmly believe that you should have 5 attacks instead of 4.
Yeah, I
Because
think that'll be better.
yeah, because I mean, I always am when I choose like I always end up getting rid of when I play the Pokemon games. I always get rid of the stuff that doesn't attack, because I don't feel like I have the space for keep attack like that. And if I had 5 spaces, I would keep, I don't know what it is, Thunder Wave or something that lowers attack or something like that. And I feel like it's kind of stupid that you can only have 4 attacks.
Oh, sick.
I know for like competitive wise, you probably need to have. They wanted to be 4, but I mean 5 is completely reasonable for them to go up to and have, and for not breaking like the game or the competitiveness of the game.
Yeah. So I just remembered that Kevin, calling me Kevin, asked me to make a Rambosia thing in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, and I just completely forgot about it.
Well,
so hopefully it doesn't watch Concast, whatever this is called.
Yeah. What were you going to do? Like, is to.
I don't know. I had some ideas of like we each have our own different sectors. Like there's a Mark Crown area, there's like a Bushi area.
So you have your own server?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's like a dormant area. I don't want to do the dormant area personally. I do.
Dorman can do his own area.
Disgust. I still think about his voice ever since that 2K14 thing from Anthony.
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah, I was supposed to have him on my podcast.
Dorman, if you're listening, if you're listening to the Lone Crown show, whatever this is called.
Yes.
Join Mark.
Yeah.
Join
Rasmus. I know he is been. I think he works a lot, so I think he haven't had really the time to.
I don't want to know where he works.
His friends maybe not aware of his persona.
I just get disgusted every time I go into his Twitter because there's the photos and videos section. It's disgusting. I tried to show my friends in school, but it was just blocked. It just wouldn't allow me to go on that website. No, you're not allowed. So what games have you been playing on the last generation of consoles, like the PS3 and 360?
Really not that much. No.
I
don't know if I just mainly play sports games right now because there haven't really been any games, and a game I wish I had a PS3 because I want to play Tales of game again. And especially now that they come out with Tales of Symphonia Chronicles, I'm like, I love Tales. I played Tales of Symphonia on my dad's Wii because it used to be a GameCube game as well, and all of the Tales of Exilia and Exilia 2 is that's coming out this year is and also the other Tales game that's also coming out this year is both of them are on PS3. So I thought they were going to have it on be on PS4 now, but no, apparently not.
Yeah, I don't know why I make the same mistake every year when it comes to the hardcore gaming season at the end of the year. Because 2012, I always buy 2 games. At the hardcore gaming season, I always buy 2 games. Always end up buying a really good game and a really bad game. I can't remember what the really good game was from 2012, but I remember that the bad game was Assassin's Creed 3. Actually, it's not that bad, but I just had a whole lot of bugs.
I did the part I liked about the Assassin's Creed 3 was everyone says the boats. I didn't care for boats at all. I'm not that interested in that sort of stuff. But I just focused on building up my town,
Mm.
That was my goal for the game. I was like, I'm gonna continue the story so I can. So I did every mission possible for the town. So
Mm.
I did like everything, and it's. I just like that part of it because
Yeah.
but the part I hated the most in Assassin's Creed 3 was when you end up in prison.
That was a weird part of the game. I don't know.
Yes, exactly, because he could just have taken out everyone and just climbed over the wall and escaped. No, he
Yeah.
couldn't do that.
There
He
has to be
couldn't
like
take out
Prison
the
Break.
guards
Has
at
to
all.
be like 16 seasons of him just in the prison
Yeah.
talking to people.
I hated that
Especially-
part because I just wanted to knock everyone out and just
Mm.
get out of the place. I was like frustrated the hell out of that. I'm
Yeah.
like I don't see how.
It was
It's
so weird
annoying.
because Assassin's Creed 3 was a bad game for me in 2012. But in 2013, the two games I bought Arkham Origins. I'm not even going to talk about that game. That game was disgusting. And, As a- and I bought Assassin's Creed 4, which I played the other day. I still have it. It's really good. I really like what they did to that game.
Yeah, people really enjoy. So just you being a pirate instead, and I can see people why would enjoy that.
Mm.
I personally,
Yeah.
Interesting.
When I first heard that Assassin's Creed 4 was coming out and it was going to be about pirates, I was like, oh no. I actually thought that I was going to give up on the Assassin's Creed franchise, and then as it was getting closer to November in 2013, I looked more into it, and then like when I finally bought the game, I was just like amazed. And the story is way better than AC3 as well.
yeah, me, anything is better than Assassin's Creed 3. To be honest, I still enjoyed Assassin's
Epic
Creed.
Mickey.
No, I wouldn't say Epic Mickey is better.
We'll have to make a third one this year for like the next gen.
Mhm.
I
don't know, I don't
would
know.
actually buy that.
I hope they, for once, had a year of not having Assassin's Creed game, but because you haven't really heard anything so far about Assassin's Creed, so it will be interesting when we get closer to when PAX is soon, right?
Yeah, I
So,
think that's when they released it last year as well, like PAX, and then it was like small rumors, and then they like officially released it at E3.
So we will see at PAX what the hell comes out of PAX, and then
Yeah.
yeah, that would be. I would want to go to PAX.
Okay, I think I may have to go in like the next 10 minutes or something. I just have
we can start rounding off already. Actually, it's been going on for
been good.
yes, it's been good amount of time, and
It's a
pretty
final
good.
question. What do you think John is gonna do after Schnozzman and Hole Punch ends?
What he is going to do is he's going to start promoting it, start trying to get
Make
it.
DVD, Blu-ray.
Nah. He can't really because he has copyrighted characters in it. You can't sell stuff that unfortunately has. You can have it like people like be like on YouTube and stuff like
Just
that.
make Schnozzman and Hole Punch just merchandise. It's like a Raposa mug. It's like Hole Punch toothbrush. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's possible when if they only can make it like bigger. But I having it, promoting it everywhere and stuff like that, and trying to get it on. I would like him to try and contact some Geek and Sundry maybe,
Yeah.
and because they love that sort of stuff. And even though I know, like filming wise, the first couple of episodes are of course not as good as I mean normal stuff, but I mean look at what the guild was in the beginning, and maybe they could realize the fact that I mean they have done a really good thing, and really fantastic web series. So I really hope that.
Yeah, when I watched episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like watched it together because I didn't know about it before, I thought, oh, okay, it's building up. And then when I watched episode 6, I was just like amazed.
Mm.
And then episode 7, then episode 8, and then it just built up.
Yeah, for me, I must say I'm freaking amazed how well they have done it.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I have went to film school and I know how much problematic it is to have locations, have actors, have this and that, and I mean.
Yeah, and then all the editing John does.
Yeah, I mean the editing is good. Of course, it's the problem is for him that he doesn't have the luxuries that you would have of being having money to pay people and that sort of stuff, because you can't really go back and record stuff all the time. So if you record, say, the same scene like several times, but then when you go back and watch it and everything, you don't really like any of it, and you would be like, do we really need to go back for it?
Yeah,
it's still okay to have in the episode, but you still feel like if you had money, you had like time to like redo scenes, it would be even better.
And I was talking to him on Skype the other day, John, and you mentioned it on the show about like making your own superhero and making a video about it.
Yeah.
And I was like thinking about that yesterday. So I was just like walking around like my entire house, just picking up stuff that looked interesting. And I think I may have an outfit. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I have no clue what I would. I've been thinking about a little bit as well, but I don't know really what the hell I would do for costume. And also when they done Snowman Hole Punch, I think they will also do more of the spectacular stuff, and also have the.
I just thought of Dorman superhero. So what would that be?
Well, you have to have the V for Vendetta mask.
Yeah, you'd have to have the mask.
And I mean, for me, it's just having that. Maybe have an altered mask, having it being a little bit different.
Well, you could invert the colors, so it's like a black mask with just like white around it.
Yeah, maybe. That would be creepy as well.
I think every way is creepy. We'll see how that goes. I think I have some ideas of what art to make for this week. We don't have a show this week. For next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I don't really do art and stuff. I'm not that good at it. So.
Well, I don't know what was going through my head when I made that wrecking ball. I think because my friend sent me the video, or the actual music video, because I haven't seen that. It's disgusting. It seemed like a parody of it, and then I just thought, what if OJ did that? And then I just thought, well, I had to be some sort of orange, and it would have to be on like a chain. And then I just thought of that.
Yeah.
It's on its face.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I think it would be interesting when they're done with Snowman series.
OJ,
he will
probably... listening to this, post, like on your Twitter or something, post pictures of your face. Because John is absolutely right. It is so hard to find pictures of OJ. Because I have a folder. Open it right now. I have a folder of pictures of John. It's like different emotions. But OJ, I have like 2 or 3. I need to find more.
Is it because it's too small on the show for you to get a good?
No, he just moves all the time. Let's say John is like in one position, but OJ is like chewing a wire, or he's just like moving. He's making weird faces. He just changes all the time. So it's weird because what I do is I have to watch an episode of the show and I have to think, which way do I want his face facing? And then as soon as I see that caption, I screenshot it and then just work with that.
Yeah. Some people are just easy to do. Anthony, he is. You can get so many faces of just watching a vlog with him and get so many type of. So he's funny. It works well that way. Yeah. So I think it's around time we cap this thing off.
Yeah. I thank you for being a part of the Lone Crown Show. I didn't say anything before that.
It's okay. It will take some time. People will probably call it Crowncast or whatever.
What's Crowncast and all that is?
Yeah. I would have it still be named Crowncast if it weren't for the fact that we found out that someone has already have a show called Crowncast. It's like, yeah, I didn't realize that, and it never occurred to me for some reason.
You should copyright it. Say I have 64 episodes called Crowncast.
Yeah, but they have over 200.
Oh, okay.
So they beat me. Great. So yeah. So you can find Mr. Bushi on @Bushidoah19 on Twitter, or you can go on the. I will also link the Epic Mail website. I don't know if I have.
Whoa! The Epic Mail.
Yes.
Don't link the other one. That's disgusting.
Yeah. I will link the porn site, of course. Just kidding. Yeah. So.
I accidentally clicked on one.
Yeah.
So when I clicked on it, there's just like I just saw the top banner. It just said Epic Mail, and there's like some naked black guys. So I was like, no. I quickly close it.
Yeah. So you can find me on Twitter at the Story of Crown. I actually been thinking of getting a Tumblr, but I'm so debating it because I feel like it could be an easier way for me to.
I actually have a Tumblr. I don't use it. I don't. It's like a Rambotion Tumblr site. That's why I made it.
I want to do one, but I don't know if it would take away from this podcast in any way and be like I'm just repeating stuff that I have written on Tumblr. I don't know. It will remain to be seen. I'm gonna watch the Oscars, the Academy Award tonight. So I'm thinking of just being in the chat for the Rambotion.
I think I'm actually quite hungry now, so I think I'm gonna go down Subway, have a delicious chicken enchilada, £3. You have any 3 toppings? Did you?
Yeah.
We should just plug everyone. Do that.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to join, I'll probably put up an just short video that people can later on tonight that people can join me in the chat of the Rambotion, which is the same site that Rambo uses for the show. So I'm just gonna be in the chat and just talk about what's going on in the Oscars. I was going to had the idea of live streaming me watching it and just talking about what's happening, but right now it's too difficult to arrange because I need to move. If I were to do that, I need to move my whole computer into my living room, and I can't be bothered to do that. So yeah. So yeah.
Fly down to Sweden.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next week with something. I don't know the future, so I don't know what is in store for you next week. So stuff just comes to my mind and I do it. Apart from Pokemon will continue next week. That's the only thing I can guarantee. So, see you all next week and have a good day.
Merry Christmas.
And happy Easter. Bye.
Bye.